Good morning, fellow revolutionaries. Lil Nas is someone who I admire quite greatly, mostly because he's selling shoes for an exorbitant amount of money, and as a fellow greedbag, I cannot help but feel an immense admiration for such a strategic money move. But I do in fact want to say, I do hate Lil Nas. And the sole reason is because he is gay. So why do I hate him because he's gay, you may ask? Well, you see, it all started when I was walking down Main Street, and Diesel Patches out of nowhere jumped out of a billboard and attacked me, and then I caught the big gay just the same way he caught the big gay. So he was basically living life as a homosexual, but I caught it midlife, and that is much harder to deal with. So yeah, that's why I have beef with him. But with that being said, let's get into why we do like Lil Nas. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Play it. Rar, X-Ring Nuzzles pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm, couldn't help. Okay, let's get through these controversies faster than Nas goes through wigs. Okay, so from what I can tell, Lil Nas's Blood Sneakers is just something he's gonna have to take the L on. It's not the biggest thing, it's not an R. Kelly situation. And I do like his music. Besides him, Eminem, Lil Dicky, and a couple others, I mostly just listen to classical. But even though I probably can and will simp for him,
I would give you everything. If you would just get to know me, you'd see what a great guy I am.
just because of that, I don't think we as a whole, and myself included, should give him the Boondocks R. Kelly treatment of, you know, that one scene. Play it. So basically my point with all of that is just because you're famous doesn't make you avoid of any criticism. You know, what was that other situation? Little Orange Juice Simpson. So, basically, if you haven't known already, he tried to sell these quote-unquote Shaitan shoes with human blood in them. And to me, what's more upsetting is how much he charges for them, but that's kind of still, as I said before, admirable. I'm proud of him. And I guess one thing that might give him a little flashback is he used the Nike logo, and Nike kind of doesn't want to sell Shaitan shoes. I don't know why. They already kind of put the blood of children in their shoes already, just that they don't do it publicly, and it's not intentionally. And man, I should really write a script for this. So yeah, he's probably just gonna have to take the L. So yeah, he's not a David Attenborough when it comes to PR, but at least it's not like he actually hurt people. Except, however, he got the blood. No, I still don't really see the details on how he got the blood part of this. That's right, I've heard this story over and over again. She and Swelter finally beat her other friends. That's right, I've heard this story, don't really like how it ends. She and Swelter finally beat her other friends. What did she say about me? What did she say? What did you do without me? What did you do? Okay, now we're getting into the real meat of the second biggest controversy out of this whole ordeal. Montero, a pretty litty song with some pretty interesting and intriguing visuals, not to mention the Satan lap dance, but let's get into it. Okay, so first I'm going to start with my critiques, and then we're going to slowly backpedal into defending this guy. Okay, first of all, there isn't really any explicit wordings not for kids in the title. Normally I wouldn't expect that from any artist who basically doesn't want to, but considering his last couple songs, with the exception of that Ice Cream one or whatever the hell it was pretty child-friendly, I should expect that he should protect his child audience a little bit, even though they're probably gonna end up like turning into little Cardi B's and Dime J stations. I don't even know. Like, do you see what the kids are doing nowadays? What is he even doing at this point? But that's besides the point. Man, doing this all day made me to smoke a joint. So yeah, besides that, I don't really see an explicit problem. Okay, now I guess it's backpedal time. So in this music video, there's gayness and Satan worship. So as you can tell, this is basically you know how you have light and dark, fire and ice? You have this music video and Karens. I mean, like, this could be upsetting to anyone with just a conservative, hella liberal, and just kind of scared mindset. But I have to admit, it's pretty litty watching him pole dance all the way to hell. And the way it like just kind of comes up. Not to mention, I gotta give props. In contrast to WAP, it's like if I had to let one of my kids watch this, I would definitely choose this one because the lyrics are very explicit in both of them, but at least I feel like he was trying to actually rhyme, and not to mention the auto-tune and the voice changer is just pretty nice. So yeah, he gets a pass. I'm gonna call it the R pass, R. Kelly. Also, he said in an interview that the inspiration for this song was basically he was at another rich celebrity's house, I think.
Out, man, tag out. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah.
He was also gay, but more in the closet, and he was basically just commenting on how horny he is and how there was a bunch of hookers and blow at his house or something. Also, I can't believe I got duped by him. So in conclusion, I would like to just say the fact that he hasn't rapped anyone or rapped anyone underage or abused anyone, that's very, very high and not a bad do in today's standards. And I'd like to end this off with a cute little clip.
What does it mean to come out of the closet?
It means you're like, hey everybody, I'm this thing, and you guys didn't even know that, but now you know.
Why are people in the closet in the first place?
Because, you know, back to that thing I said earlier about what we think about what other people think about us. So once we tell somebody we're this thing or that thing, their mind shifts completely, and it doesn't matter how close you are to them or whatever.
I got a closet story. So me and my older cousin keeps pushing my brother into the closet. And like we closed the door because we had a big walk-in closet. We closed the door and then blinked the lights on and off and then say like 666 or Bloody Mary. And then he swore he saw something.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's what I meant when That's exactly what I meant when I said I was coming out of the closet. That's exactly what I meant.
Are you an industry plant?
Yes.